Hey everybody, this is Faulty Logic Podcast 56, video number 2. As always, we got Marcos, we got me, Drew, we got Diana, we got Tori, she's a ghost today. We are the green that raises to the top.
To the top.
Faulty Logic, new logo. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah! Queen Elizabeth, yeah!
You would not get the flying elbow. Oh, that hurt.
Yeah! Oh, you dying?
I'm
alright. Well, there we are.
Hells
There
yeah.
we are.
There we bees.
That's me. That's you. That's you.
I look green.
Yeah, that's the Wish.com camera.
When you're in the Matrix, whoa.
I'm good with it.
Neo, blue pill or the red pill?
Blue. The blue.
Oh,
Whoa.
whoa.
So, here we are. Tori isn't here today. She might show up. She's not feeling well.
I see somebody there, huh?
Oh, she's a ghost. Ghost.
She's a ghost.
Hey, I'm Tori.
Let's draw a fucking...
Orderly see.
Orale, bato.
Well, in the meantime,
Orale.
you kill her mic, I guess.
Yeah.
No, yeah, true.
Oh, and then it ruins everything. Everything.
Oh, shit. The fucking green screen of death.
Yep. Way to go, Tori.
Way to ruin everything.
Gall.
Gosh.
So, yeah, it's a video podcast.
Hells yeah.
Second
Number
one.
2.
Yep.
And audio.
Yeah.
We got both, man.
Both.
You know what I mean?
We got a little new logo. Kind of
Hells yeah.
Pretty fucking badass.
cool. It's not really equal or even on the screen. But, you know,
Fuck it.
it's because Marco's camera wants to be different. Doesn't want to be square. Wants to be a rectangle.
You just got to right-click, command, go properties, and then it's going to adjust the
No.
synchronicity.
The computer's going to explode if I do
I feel like
that.
every time I look at you in the camera, it makes it look like I'm looking at him.
Wait, what?
But
yeah,
then
when you look at
I
him, it's
it
like
makes
you're
it
looking
look
at Tori. On
Yeah.
the
Oh, wait,
screen.
let's see. Look over here.
She's looking at.
Oh, shit.
Fucking
Hey.
backwards.
Why is that
Hey.
like that?
I don't know. It's
Wait,
because it's
hold on.
backwards.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's right? Huh?
Shit, I don't know, man. I'm too drunk for this. Well, what are we got drinking? I don't got pictures this time for what we're drinking.
But that's all right, man. You don't need pictures because we have video right there. The Wave Big Goldish Ale.
Cheers.
Mount Gay.
Cheers, mate.
That's what I'm drinking. The Mount Gay. It's so good.
In honor of Pride Month.
So refreshing.
So refreshing.
So,
So I had
so-
something here to talk about that was hella important that's been going on.
Let's get it.
And you know what it is? The PlayStation 5.
The Cat 5.
Fruit
PlayStation 5.
Man, look at that.
I know, right?
I'm impressed.
So what are you going
But
to
I
get?
see
Are
it.
you,
I
are you
think it
gonna,
looks cool.
I see like a fancy bottle of wine or something.
are you going to get
I see
the
a cat.
standard or the digital?
I'm going to get the standard,
Standard.
man.
Yeah. I mean, I still like having physical copies
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
stuff.
we were just talking about that today. Yeah,
I
same.
don't even see the point of doing that, man. I don't know. Maybe it saves money or have they spoken on like price?
They haven't really released that, but it
I thought they
rumors
just did.
are it's going to be kind of pricey. Like PS3 level pricey when that shit
When they came out?
Yeah.
Well, is there going to be a price difference between the standard and the digital?
I'm assuming probably,
Yeah.
but
They're saying it's going to be like around 500 probably.
okay, that's not
Estimated,
too bad.
but I mean,
Because what's the
obviously,
PlayStation 4? Like $499, $399 or something?
Some shit like that.
Huh?
they haven't come out with anything like concrete yet.
It's
but
just
that's-
weird to me
Which
that
is it's getting close. You would think they would have that
You
because
would
that's
it's weird to me that they're offering 2 editions like that. I feel like it's kind of a waste.
Tori's here.
Sorry.
You know what I mean? Oh, damn. All right, hold on. Yeah, just go through the back, push the red cameras out of the way,
You know,
come through.
Tori is
get past all the paparazzi first.
Don't damage them. That's okay. You know, watch the gold chandelier.
the gold. The goldiest.
The goldiest of the goldiest. And watch out for
I guess you
Broly.
can play cupcakes.
Yeah, damn. You all right,
You
Tori?
okay? You sure? He said you weren't feeling well, so we just said you were being a ghost right now.
Yeah.
but-
Tired. She tired.
Well, turn. Oh, her mic's back on now.
Yeah,
yeah.
I turned it on.
You're back online.
Back online.
Back.
I like your shirt.
Don't worry about me. Worry about your your eyebrows, chola.
Ch-
For those people, don't have eyebrows.
Hey, you know what? There's a reason I'm wearing a beanie right now. Is my eyebrows have not been taken care of, and I just don't give a fuck. And I have a giant forehead that I'm trying to hide.
I
from
don't
the
give
world.
a fuck. They're talking shit about me.
So back to the PS5.
Yeah.
What did you see that got you the most excited?
Oddworld and Elder Scrolls 6.
Did they show Elder Scrolls 6 stuff?
They didn't show it, but it was on the list of games going to be released, I think, next year.
What else was on the list?
There was a lot on the list. I'll look up.
Oddworld excites me.
Oddworld.
Yeah.
I always like
love
them weird-ass games.
Oddworld, yeah. That's the only reason I even bought like a regular Xbox was so,
So-
I could play the Oddworld games.
While you search for that, what do you think
Yeah.
about the design?
I don't mind it. Like, people were like, oh, it's so stupid looking. Like,
I don't think so.
I think it looks kind of cool.
It looks modern.
yeah. Like, it doesn't bother.
One thing I hope those fucking fans are not as loud as the
Oh,
PS4.
yeah, the fucking jet engines they
Holy
have.
shit, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
It's been a while since I turned on my PS3, but I don't remember my PS3 being as loud as the PS4.
Well, it's not very,
It does sound
the PS4 isn't very well ventilated.
Yeah.
I also got you a
so-
bottle of wine
And when those fans kick on, you're like, holy shit, man, it's loud.
for your birthday.
Almost, you have to turn up the
welcome.
volume
I know,
on your
right?
TV, man.
So the first, I guess, big one is Horizon 2 Forbidden West, which is a sequel.
That's what I'm looking
The
forward
sequel
to.
to Horizon Zero
Shit,
Dawn.
I better beat the first one.
the
So.
Spider-Man Miles Morales,
Oh, yeah, I did
which
see that
I was
one.
excited about. Grand Theft Auto 5.
That 5's been out since 2013. What
Yeah.
the
I mean, it's getting an enhanced port.
Why not just make
It's
GTA
gonna be-
6?
It says the game's GTA Online component's going to be free.
I mean,
Whatever.
$3.99.
So Resident Evil Village,
I'm looking forward to that.
Ratchet and Clank,
Yeah.
Damn.
Gran Turismo 7. Sorry, 7.
Oh, shit.
Project Athia. Sure.
Well, I feel like it's going to be like Final Fantasy 16, honestly.
NBA 2K21.
Don't
whatever.
They're already talking about Final
Demon
Fantasy
Souls,
16.
Deathloop, Hitman 3, Astro's Playroom,
Mad
Bug
Max.
Snacks,
Mad Max.
Pragmata, Little Devil Inside, Solar Ash, Jet the Far Shore. I was going to say Jeff. Jeff the Far
Fuck.
Shore.
Max Payne.
Ghostwire Tokyo.
Ooh.
I would like to see a Max Payne.
Goodbye Volcano
one.
High. I want a new fucking Duke Nukem.
Yeah. Hey, ladies.
Kena Bridge of Spirits, Oddworld Soulstorm.
So,
Fuck yes.
back to the Spider-Man game.
Oh,
So,
and Sackboy, A Big Adventure, like little
Damn,
Little
another
Big
Sackboy?
planet, whatever.
so the Spider-Man game,
so on and so
it's
forth.
not like a full-on sequel.
No, it's like an expansion.
It's like what the Lost Legacy was for
Yeah.
Uncharted.
All right.
It's gonna be an
Which is still going to be
expansion.
fun. But
And I think it's good, especially right now in today's climate, to
Spider-Man,
release a
just
superhero that's not you know.
Miles Morales.
Miles Morales.
Miles, get over here.
Miles.
Thousands. Get over here.
Sí, muchos.
That fucking thing looks tall, but I think it's just
And
the angle.
I just hope it's not.
I think it's because of how slender it is.
yeah, but you
It
can
looks
lay
like
it
a
down
cat.
too, right?
I hope. I don't know. That's what I was wondering. Like, I hope it's not something you have to keep upright.
I did see an image where it was laid down, so
Okay.
I'm assuming you.
Is it narrow on the bottom or is it just gray?
It's like you're talking.
I
to-
think it just looks narrow.
I think it's just, yeah.
The way like the
It's
the
got
colors
stripes,
are lined up.
so
I
it's-
feel like it's
yeah.
gray and then it has
Vertical stripes always make things
Yeah.
look thinner.
But like, yeah,
It's a cat.
The fact that
It is a cat. I
I'm-
see a cat.
I'm
when I
honestly
see it.
surprised that it's not being
Tiger?
delayed
or a cat.
Just a cat.
because the Rona.
Yeah, I know.
But I feel like it's something I should probably pre-order now because it's going to be a limited supply.
Yeah, just like the Switch.
Yeah, and I don't want to wait. I want my fucking PS5 now.
I just don't see the point why they're making two models, man.
Because apparently a lot of people only do digital.
Yeah.
Like, they only buy digital. So,
I believe it,
Most
but
people are posers.
and then
That's
on
weird.
like with GameStop probably closing in the next couple of years, like
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can still buy stuff at like Walmart or Target, but
Kind of see it like, why even waste time and money manufacturing different cases?
who knows?
But whatever, I don't know.
I mean, because honestly, I thought depending how like storage space is on the digital, like because you can buy stuff on the PlayStation Store and start downloading all the data like before the game's even released. So when the game's released, you can play right away. Because these days you buy a game like when I bought Modern Warfare or even Final Fantasy, like yeah, I can't wait to play. Put the disc in. You've got 4 hours of freaking game data to be downloaded. Like, well, fuck my life.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to play this shit? Like, especially when I got Modern Warfare, like, I got it like Thursday night when it was released. Couldn't play it till Friday because,
The download.
yeah, it was like 150 fucking gigs.
That's
like,
fucking
Everybody
crazy.
complained about that. Like, fuck,
and
man.
even like every time they have like a patch update, it's always like 100 gigs. Like, I got to delete other games that I've
Just to be able to update it.
Yeah.
Which is fucking
They need like
stupid.
a 5 terabyte fucking hard drive in
Yeah,
these fucking things,
shit.
man.
They're probably going to, here's your 40 gig hard drive.
Like, oh, man.
Every time I buy a new game,
No
that's the first
game.
thing that like in the PS4 that crosses my mind. Like, all right, what am I gonna
have to
delete?
delete? Yeah.
Because I know I'm not gonna have enough space for this fucking game.
Such is life in Soviet Russia.
Right?
It's true.
So, on the topic of PlayStation-ish, I guess. Well, yeah. We're talking about this at work. Because I like... There was a question someone asked months ago on a podcast. We were talking about like sequels and trilogies and like what the perfect number of sequels is and then what's considered a sequel and what's considered like a continuation. So I was like, I got to think of a deep kind of question for us to ponder on this podcast. Couldn't think of anything as good as the sequel thing, but I got to thinking like, who is a better mentor, I don't want to say mentor, teacher?
Bruce Lee or Jet Li? I see.
Mr.
Lee,
Miyagi.
Lee or Joel? Like, who did better by their follower?
Shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with probably Joel,
Well,
even though I love Lee.
It's tricky, too, because it's different situations.
It is
like-
different situations, and one survived while the other.
And Joel with Ellie's immune. Clementine is not immune.
yeah.
It's fair.
So the fact that Clementine survived all by her lonesome as a preteen,
I guess is a testament to Lee and shit.
but then
It's
also
a tough one.
Oh, sweet pea.
Oh, sweet pea.
also Joel went he went crazy and killed a bunch of people to stop them from killing
Yeah.
Ellie. So I was wondering, I was thinking about that.
That's a hard decision.
That
man.
is hard. That is difficult.
It is. I honestly think I'd probably go with Lee. Just because he ended up dying, but everything that he had taught her.
And the impact.
Yeah.
The
Like
impact of losing him and then him coming back in the final
Yeah.
season
when she
and
was
still being like a guiding light for her.
Yep.
I think because he died, it just I'd go with him too. But
That is a tough one though.
But Joel went through a
Shit.
lot
I
to
know.
get back to Ellie. I don't know.
Did
Joel-
you pre-order Last of Us 2 yet?
No, I'm just gonna.
No,
fucking-
I pre-ordered
I
it.
tried to. I was gonna do it on Amazon because I wanted like the collector's edition shit because it's got like the Ellie statue and shit. But that was all sold out. It's like
I got him the special edition. I don't think it comes with the statue, but it comes with like the art book and all that
well,
shit.
there was like 3 different versions of it, so they're all sold out on Amazon.
Yeah.
I keep thinking of that scene though when you think Joel's gonna die.
When he's in the snow part or whatever,
He's all fucked up and it's like, yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it, man.
and that's when you take control of Ellie and you end
Yeah.
up having to kill that guy in the fire
Yep.
in the mountains. Yeah,
Great game, man.
I mean,
was.
they're
Both of them, great games.
So good.
But I don't know. I feel like Ellie already was at an advantage over Clementine because she's immune.
Because she's immune, yeah.
And Clementine was also, I feel like, in episode or season 1 of The Walking Dead, she was a lot younger.
She was like a little baby. She had to have been like, what, 8?
So I feel like
She was
like
really
6
young.
or 7 or something
She's-
like that.
Yeah, she's young.
Then
So he probably even had a bigger impact on her, you know what I mean?
Because those are her formative years.
yeah.
So
like, oh, my parents are dead, but Lee's here.
But Lee.
I'll go with Lee then.
Yeah.
No, I'll go with Lee. Yeah, I'll take my previous answer back.
I
And
mean,
go with Lee.
and with most smart people, we killed Lee when he was bit. Because,
Parker
you know,
did not.
You don't want to leave him to.
Because Parker's a shithead.
Parker is a fucking shithead.
He said he couldn't bring himself to do it.
So he'll
But
let
see,
the fucking
that's
walkers do it.
That's a weird thought for me. Like, you don't kill him, and he's just locked in that
He's
thing.
gonna die anyway. It
Well,
might as well
who
make
kn-
it quick.
Who knows how long zombies last?
Also true.
Like, so he could just be sitting in that, locked in that little basement for the rest of all time.
As hard of a decision as it was, because honestly, like for fictional characters in a fucking video game, making the decision to ultimately shoot him, kill him, whatever, it was kind of difficult. It was pretty fucking difficult, but I felt like it is the only right decision to make.
I just think, like, at the end of season 4, she's
You look
Teen-
really far away.
she's a teenager. I don't know how old Clementine is, but she's also like, if you didn't kill Lee at the end of season 4 of The Walking Dead, he's still chained up down there,
He's still
a zombie.
He's still alive.
Like probably 10 years later or something like that.
Yeah.
Still alive
Like,
ish.
you don't want, because if I feel
Boo.
like if this was real, like Clementine's however old she is, missing a leg, and she didn't kill him, she's probably there thinking like, fuck, Lee's still in South Carolina,
Yeah.
chained up as a zombie.
And honestly, like her visions of him in the last season wouldn't make sense
with him.
in a way with him being still a zombie. It makes more sense if
He's dead.
if he
Well,
if
I mean,
he died.
I guess
I
that.
mean, I guess technically he does die.
Yeah, it depends on what you think a zombie is. Unless they're like, as a zombie, they're still like alive, like they're watching, but they just have no control over their body.
Imagine that.
That would. Oh my
that would
god.
suck.
I'm still here.
That reminds me of that Warm Bodies movie.
Yeah. Yep. But you're just like, you can't. So you're just sitting there. He's chained up with his one good arm forever, just to sit there like,
I'd be so pissed. Be like, please
Fuck.
just kill me.
please, like,
Please just kill
Storm,
me. Just
like, come in here and crush me
ends
or
me.
something.
It's like the meme with the eggs. They're all fucked up. Like, kill me,
Just
please.
kill me, please.
Kill me.
Please.
Kill me.
Kill me. Kill me.
So yeah, I guess Lee.
Yeah. Oh, Lee. I wonder about this next Last of Us 2 coming out. I wonder if Joel's going to bite the bullet.
Probably.
If
I'm gonna say he is.
I think so.
Might be wrong, but I'm gonna go with yes.
And then
I
Naughty
think
Dog has
so.
said that this is their most ambitious game yet.
Oh.
I'm excited. The way they changed it from the first one too, with like the controls and
Yeah.
everything else with it. Like,
It's going to be
I think it's gonna be fucking amazing.
as long as I get my money's worth. I mean, it comes out next Friday or Thursday night, I guess.
On Juneteenth.
So I'm going to go get it, and I'm going to get
I
it
want-
Thursday night. Like, I'm going to play this Thursday night, and then as it says, 150 gigs. I go, well, I'll play you Saturday morning.
PlayStation just blows up.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, God, I'd be
man.
so
Well.
pissed. If it just broke, I'm like, Parker, I'm breaking into your apartment, stealing your
Just
PlayStation.
be like, I took it with me.
Oh, fuck, he probably fucking did. That
It
nerd.
wouldn't surprise me.
I didn't look in his
He's,
car.
he's got two of them, so he's got both of them in his car.
This is my travel one. You know,
This is my
rarely gets used.
non-travel one, but I still take it with me when I travel.
fucking Parker.
I kind of want to play the first one again before I start playing the second one. But
I know, right? But I mean, you could probably beat it in a week.
See, I've never played
yeah,
it.
I think so.
I've never played it. I just watched him play it.
You should play it then.
I want to.
But play it on hardcore.
No,
Play it
no,
on
we're
what is
not
it?
gonna.
Grounded. I think that's the hardest one. Grounded.
I will play it on easy and not feel ashamed about that.
Because like when you play it, when you're in like buildings and the whatever they're called, what are they called?
What?
Fucking the zombie things in Last of Us.
The clickers.
You have
Yeah,
clickers.
Like you have that like sonar sense where you
Yeah.
press a button so you can see what it's coming. Like when you play it on the hardest setting, you don't get that.
Oh, great.
Well,
So
again, that just cements my decision not to play it on any other setting than easy.
easy.
And I'm not ashamed of that.
Me either. Parker
Oh.
gave me shit for playing Resident Evil 7 on easy. Like, fuck you, Parker. I'm
Yeah.
here for the story, not to be fucking scared.
Anytime he talks shit, just throw a spider at him.
That's true. Well, I have to pick the spider up then, and I
I'll
want to
do
do
it.
that. Fucking spiders. Fucking spiders.
Fucking spiders, mate.
Yeah.
How do you eat them, but you still be
Because they're dead.
Yeah, I was about to say they're dead. So
They dead as hell.
Parker won't even touch a dead one though.
Yeah. Parker won't even watch a movie that has a spider in it.
That's me with birds. Like there was a dead bird on our fucking patio the other day,
You should have went out there and,
and
like,
I freaked the fuck
should've-
out. I was like, oh, what the fuck is that?
should have peed on it to assert your dominance.
No, I will not go near
Wanted
them.
to save one, but I think like the bird kicked it out, even though like we didn't touch it. She took
I
it
have-
from
Oh,
the
the-
bag.
I have zero idea.
Fucking assholes.
I have zero idea where this dead ass bird came from, but I was like, no, I'm not touching that.
I
Probably the
got there's
dead
a
bird
bunch
from
of
our
little
house.
bugs on it. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
I just scooped it up.
I can't.
I
Grabbed
used the
its
kids'
legs.
tools.
I
Their
would
little.
have. I
flew
would have.
away
I would
and
have done
dropped
it if it was anything other than a fucking bird.
I used their little shovel to put
Oh,
in there
yeah.
and put it in the bag, and
If it was
And
anything
I
other
ate
than
'em.
a bird, I'd be fine with it. But no, I don't do birds. Birds are fucking gross. And
What about
I'm-
bats?
I think it'd be the same for me, honestly. I've never been around a bat though, but I feel like it'd probably be the same. I think it's any flying creature with me. They
Bats are-
freak me the fuck out. But
Bat-
bats are kind of cute. They look like little puppies with wings.
They're like sky foxes.
Yeah.
About butterflies.
I'm
Fuck
indifferent towards
butterflies.
butterflies. They're
fuck them
pretty.
butterflies.
Fucking butterflies.
I lost my best friend to a butterfly.
Back in Nam, the fucking butterflies.
George Zip, he liked butterflies.
George
too.
Zip.
Fucking-
No, I don't like anything with wings, really. They freak me out for some reason. But it's mostly just birds.
So
Like
before,
that fucking crazy owl that just hung out in the backyard while I
remember
was out
the
there.
cabin last Thanksgiving? We're in that
Oh,
little back patio thing.
You heard me.
in
That
the
was
pitch black.
that was a sound I am not proud of making.
That shit scared the hell out of me too. That cabin was scary. Fuck that cabin.
Fuck that cabin. It was cursed.
It
number
was.
one.
It was.
Number two. Yeah, it was terrifying. There was giant fucking horse creature things
There's
chilling
no-
out fucking
And you
front.
hit that RV right there, or that.
Oh, the little trailer
Yeah,
thing.
the trailer. Yeah, somebody's. I'm pretty sure it saw light on.
Oh, fuck that.
Who said that? Was that you?
It might have been me.
Oh, fuck that.
Oh,
No, I
fuck.
totally saw a light.
Oh my god.
I totally saw a light in there.
That cabin.
I'm scared, man.
Like no outdoor lights.
And then I fell through the fucking grate that was icy. I
Oh,
fucked my
man.
legs up so
yeah,
bad. I was all
yeah.
bruised up for a while. For like a month, I had bruises all up and down my fucking legs. They were so bad. I was like, good lord.
I think it might
That's
have.
what I get for trying to run
It
and
might
forgetting
be-
that it iced.
It might have been better during like. Well, I don't know. I'm assuming it had AC, but it probably would have been better at this time of year instead of freezing ass cold.
Because it
But
was.
there was really no trees around it.
Yeah. Well.
Well,
that-
when you went hiking
Yeah,
through
there
there
was-
was stuff. but-
Yeah. And also, there's a bunch of those bushes in the back, and I'm assuming there's
Not so
probably during the summer there'd have been a lot of snakes.
Well, and then
I could
like
s-
Mama went like straight
Poop rolling.
fucking just.
Like I'm gonna roll this fucking
I'm a
poop
wild fucking animal, and I'm gonna roll around in shit.
because she
What
knew
is wrong with you?
that's what didn't kill her. Max should have done the same thing. The dog poop or the horse poop saved animals.
Poor Max.
Poor me.
Poor Max.
So we're also going to a cabin
In a few
for a
weeks,
few weeks.
Yeah.
So
we'll be there like the day before the kid's birthday, and then
until
so I
that
plan on
Sunday.
baking a cake or whatever while we're fucking there.
So we need
Hey,
to.
happy birthday, motherfuckers!
I'm hoping Parker shows
How about
up
you stop being a shithead?
with another $400 worth of shitty beer, like last 4th
some
of July.
hams.
I don't know if
Hams.
you notice, we have like a bunch of tiny fucking
Here's
cleaning
some hams.
supplies.
I've never
and
heard of
shit.
that
We
shit.
got it for the kids so they can
I
start
had
doing
never
chores.
heard of like.
We got like gardening tools.
feel
and
like,
shit
yeah,
for
this
'em,
beer-
too. Like, hey,
This brewing
Get
company
some
started
fucking
in
work.
the 70s, and then they sucked, and that was just like leftover stash that.
So that shit's 40 years old.
we left that shit there too, didn't we?
Yep. I don't think.
I
did,
guarantee it's probably still there.
Did anyone actually drink it?
I had
We
one.
had a couple. Yeah.
I did not.
We had a couple.
Fuck. I remember thinking.
I don't think it was that good.
I was like,
It was terrible.
all right, we each need to drink 10 beers a day for the rest
mean-
of this trip. Till
I mean,
and
we-
that was not happening.
we got to like 3. I'm like, all right, well, shit.
I feel like me and him are always up the latest. It's always like TDYs. Me and him are always up the latest.
Probably, yeah. I get tired.
That's just us.
I'm a sweepy little boy.
You get so
sleepy.
cranky too when you're
Sleepy
fucking
little
tired.
boy.
You get so goddamn cranky.
It's annoying.
You get so fucking cranky, dude. You're like a toddler. Look at Tom.
Nuh-uh.
You get fucking mad. It's
Nuh-uh.
fucking funny as shit.
I'm
And
not
then we
s-
talk shit to you, and you get fucking madder.
That brings me back to that podcast where we were making fun of his phone. Tori started it.
Fucking Tori.
It's true.
These old phones.
How can you read?
Wait,
Oh,
Tori.
fuck.
Speaking of that,
I
Tori,
choked on my beer
because I don't know if
because you
you're.
made me laugh, and it hurts.
Can you hear me?
Say it again.
Can you hear me?
No.
Hold on.
No, I can't hear you.
Say something, Tori.
Hi.
No, I can't hear you
See, like I can hear myself.
in the headphones.
I hear you, but you're low. Hold
yeah.
on. Hold on there,
Dude.
player. Try it again.
Hi.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
shit,
Shooting
there
loud.
he is.
All right, turned you down.
Your voice cuts through though, like
Yeah.
really, really good.
Try again.
Hello.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, so now just
You ever-
re-say everything you've said the rest of this time, this whole time you've been here.
What?
We're gonna have to do some ADR, which is pretty much post-recording
What did
after.
I say? I
You're gonna have to
forgot.
watch the podcast and just say everything
Yeah.
as you're saying it on the screen.
So it's like you're a voice actor. You have to just match.
I forgot what I said.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
So
But
yeah,
your voice actually cuts through like really well, like audio quality. Mine, I think, is too raspy. Most of the time, I always sound like shit on these.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you
I have a
don't.
weird fucking voice.
How you gonna tell me, man? I'm a fucking vocal frequency expert.
I'm a vocal thermometer.
Huh?
So
'Kay.
Thermometer.
yeah,
I'm a
I know
vocal
all your
doctor.
frequency peaks and dips.
Okay.
So okay,
Okay.
okay.
What do you have on there?
okay. Where?
On your little list.
Oh, just yeah. I separated
get it
everything
right?
by episode, pretty much.
Where's my cake?
You guys know what? We'll get there. Hold on, man.
Oh, okay. Oh shit. Okay.
You
Yeah.
know
I
what I'm
forgot.
talking about now.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. My bad.
All right, so let's get to this movie that we
Let's get it. What did we watch?
We watched
Creepshow.
Creepshow. The most fun you'll have.
Being
The
scared.
most fun you'll ever have being scared. I was like, damn, I didn't read that right.
Released in 1982.
Two. Yep.
Yeah.
Man,
Written by Stephen King, directed by
was-
George Romero.
I was -2.
I
when
was
this mo- when this movie came
400,000
out.
years old at this point.
I was just, it was a hard day at the mill. I
Yep.
remember it
It
like
was,
it was
a hard
yesterday.
day.
The tape came in to my mailbox. I retrieved it, put it in my tape player, turned on my UHF TV.
Yep.
It wasn't in color, fortunately.
Got the Evening Post.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I read the paper first, and then I put it away, and I grabbed my homemade moonshine.
Mm-hmm. And then
Took a
I'm
few
gonna-
swigs of
when
that.
You talk. I'm gonna start just looking over here, so it looks like I'm looking. At
Oh,
you.
yeah.
no, you have to look up. Like, because he's right above you. So you have to look directly up.
Oh, shit, let me see. So, you know exactly what I'm telling you, right?
You have to
yeah.
look down, Marcus.
Exactly.
I
So
do, yeah.
I grabbed the VHS cassette tape. I put it in. I got my tracking just right, and I watched it on my black and white television set.
With the rabbit ears.
I didn't need rabbit ears because it was a tape. So I played it, and guess what? I was amazed
Were
by
you?
the Warner Bros. fucking logo in the very beginning,
Just the
right
Warner-
away.
Just the logo was great.
That Warner Bros. Logo in the beginning, they're all shaky and shit. Like
Yeah,
they try to
that's
be all
true.
fucking like, oh, look at this new age technology.
It makes it look like I'm looking at him.
It's like the
Makes sense.
Brady Bunch.
That's
The
exactly
Brady
what I
Bunch.
said.
to-
Yeah.
Brady Bunch.
Oh look, it's
I never
Edward's
watched that
getting a
fucking show.
Drink.
I mean, I did watch the show, but I
It's
never
fucking-
got into it.
It's fucking trash. It's fucking corny as
Like,
shit.
there was like 15 kids.
I watched the
right?
movie.
Yeah, there was. Like, why'd you all have so many fucking kids?
And then
Well, here's a story
it was like a big house of a
about a
loving
man
lady.
about a man named Brady.
Oh shit. And then they said,
Something,
do
something,
you know
something,
me?
something, something.
I got a Glock under my bed
And
now.
that's how we became
I'ma
the
shoot my
Brady
kids.
Bunch.
The Wayne Brady Bunch.
The Wayne Brady Bunch.
Wayne Brady Bunch.
That's not how it goes.
Yes, it is.
But Creepshow, man, brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah, it
'Cause I
was
used to
a-
watch this shit a lot when I was a kid.
It's very Tales from the Crypt. I feel like got a lot of
Probably.
Because
ideas.
Tales from the Crypt
this
did
shit.
come after.
It
right?
came out in
Because-
'87.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot
Or
of because this
89.
was an anthology movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I feel like any other anthology movie that came after horror
kind of
style
took
was,
after this
yeah.
shit.
So
Well-
the best part, though, moving into the film, is when the dad starts off talking and you just hear him, "God damn, Billy," or whatever his name was. Like, where did you get these stories? Boy, answer me when I'm talking to you.
And he slaps the shit out of him. Like,
Yeah.
He's like, "Ow!"
And the mom's
this is
like,
how you know it's. This is how you know it's the 80s.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dad.
It was like the fucking wild, wild west for kids. In
I
the
completely
80s.
forgot about the prologue part
Yeah.
there. I just remember the stories, not
It was seriously like, how did any of us that grew up in the 80s fucking survive that
maybe
shit?
you're being a little too tough on him. That's why God's made fathers.
Oh my god! It just
You're
reminds
damn
me of
right.
like
Drink
when
his
you
beer.
when you'd
Damn
have
right.
like your
What
fucking
God's made
birthday
father.
parties and taking the fucking pictures and shit that you still had to get fucking developed.
Oh, yeah.
With the film, and I remember looking back at some of my birthday party pictures, and there's just like an ashtray full of fucking cigarettes. And my dad holding me as I'm like 3, and he's smoking a fucking cigarette, and there's like a beer can here, and a beer can here, and a beer can here, next to my birthday cake. And I'm like, this is the 80s. This is what we were raised around. And
Tori, you need to look this way.
and
Because when you look at
man,
her that way, you look like you're
you
looking at me.
Yeah. And I'm like, how did we fucking survive? How did we survive
Those
this
are
shit?
basic
I don't.
Features, you know.
Goddamn right.
But see, I think that's how Mexicans are.
As women, we have to
Still.
make sure we're flattering our features.
I used to
You know,
low
look
crawl uphill
Both ways.
Look how
both
beautiful my
ways
hair
to
looks
school
right now. I'm
and
just
home,
saying.
and I had 3 jobs.
You know, I worked in the mines at 9.
So Mexicans still whoop their kids.
No, Mexicans still have parties like that. You're
It's
1 year
true.
old. There's a cake and a whole.
And
bunch
it's
of
not even
beer.
a party for you. It's
I
a
mean-
party for
Exactly.
everyone else.
Exactly. Yeah.
Órale,
you
pues,
know?
compadre.
It's,
No.
it's like the honest version
Yeah.
of white people's
Ah,
first
chinga.
birthday parties for their kids. Like, they want to say, this is for the kids. No, bitch, it's for you.
You open the fridge, you're like, ¿qué pinche sodas en
If
el
there's
pinche
no-
refrigerador?
yeah, there's
It's
no
like-
Take
beer.
all that shit out,
It's
you
like
put all
that
the beer in there.
exactly.
party
Yeah.
we went
The
to.
fucking kids can drink warm fucking soda.
It's like the party we went to when at your aunt and uncle's house out in Patterson. Remember? And like Felix and Sophia were running around, and that's when they were still like super
For
little.
my grandpa?
Yeah, and then Felix dropped that fucking beer on his head.
He dropped tequila.
That was at your parents'
That's
house.
my
That was
parents'
New Year's.
1-year-olds don't need soda. They can drink that
But
shit
he,
warm.
he just covered in fucking beer, and then yeah, New Year's at his parents' house, Felix dropped like a whole bottle of tequila on himself, and he was just covered
Pinches muchachos.
in fucking tequila, and I'm like, well, I mean, I guess we'll go rinse him off.
Oh, we're just lick him.
It's
get
super,
drunk.
It's super
And I
cold
mean,
right now too, so
Mexicans still hit their children. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Pinche muchachito, hijo de la
sometimes,
fucking listen.
sometimes you know you got to give them a little
Cabrón,
bit of
I'm-
this,
Yeah,
all right?
you have to.
Sometimes,
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
daddy.
Like I told Sophia, I'm like, hey, if I told
Come
Sophia, I was
to-
like, hey, if you don't start taking care of your fucking hair, I'm gonna cut it all off.
Come to daddy.
And
I
eat
swear
it.
to God, because
Ay, no.
she refuses. Like she wants really pretty hair. She refuses to fucking brush it. She knows how to brush it. She refuses to
You just
fucking
gotta tie
do
that
it.
shit in
She'll get like
knots.
this side and like this side and the back
And
side.
the back is just all
Pinches
knotted the
telarañas.
fuck up. It looks like a goddamn rat's nest back there. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Oh, you know, living the dream.
And I tell her all the fucking time. I'm not gonna do it, obviously, but you know,
You should.
I like to threaten her
All
a
right.
little bit.
Let's
Shit,
move
I
on.
done it.
so
Oh, go ahead,
I
go
done it.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Pinche shave.
My daughter wanted her hair cut like right
Mm-hmm.
here.
so you just buzzed it off.
No, I cut it right here.
Well, we told her we're gonna
She
shave her
wanted
bald.
short.
We told her we were gonna shave her bald, like
Hey.
Uncle Goku
Hell yeah.
And Parker.
and Uncle Parker, and she fucking lost it.
Like,
So-
and we're gonna have 2 boys in the house.
Your name's not Sophia. It's fucking
Sophia.
So.
That's her boy name that we fuck with her with.
All right. So
Let's move
the
on.
first film in this anthology is called Father's Day.
Father's Day.
Which is pretty fucking cool because
Oh,
next
that's-
week
it's
is
coming
Father's
up
Day.
next weekend, right?
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day to all you fucking badass dads out there.
You know,
Badasses.
I kick my kids, I uppercut them, and I
Like,
DDT them.
if you don't put your kid in the sharpshooter at least 3
Yeah.
or 4 times.
yeah. If you don't tap out, that's on you.
true.
Yep.
Yep.
Just ask Chris
Shit.
Benoit's kid.
Yeah.
he didn't tap out. and-
Ouch.
And he dead.
Ouch. Ugh,
I'm drunk.
that's bad taste.
Yeah.
Why no? What?
So getting to this
It's funny,
film,
but it's bad taste.
so a girl and her husband, who's Ed Harris, go to her mom's house. I guess.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. This
I
movie
feel
is
like-
weird.
I
That
feel like
first
Ed
one threw me
Harris-
off a little bit.
I feel like Ed Harris is always that dude. You're like, oh, look, it's Ed Harris.
And he looked young as hell.
Yeah, I
He
know.
did. He looked like
You
a
saw he had
baby.
his-
He looked like Michael Fassbender.
And he wasn't even in the movie that long.
He had
He
his sharp
wasn't.
jeans on,
Yeah.
dude, his dance moves.
He
Yeah.
probably had fucking Wranglers.
And he was lining them fucking matches like nothing, dude.
Oh, he was. Like,
Dude, we were
fucking
so
flick
impressed by that.
shit.
Like, what
how
kind
do
of
you do
matches
that?
are these?
Strike anywhere.
Yeah. Strike anywhere matches.
I've gotten Strike Anywhere matches, and they do not work like that.
Well, that's
Well,
because you're not Ed Harris.
Ed Harris has that
that's
ability.
true. I
he
am
just
not
he didn't
Ed
even strike. He
Harris.
just
I am
he just
not a white
flicked it.
man.
Yeah.
He's like, and his fucking
I'm,
lips.
I'm like,
Smoking his Morley's.
how? Oh yeah, of course. It was always the moral.
And I want I want a shirt like that. I just put some smokes right here. Smokes in the fucking lighter, like. I don't smoke, so I don't know how to do that.
I was gonna say it's real awkward. It's real awkward looking.
So that one,
I just keep them in my pocket.
So anyhow,
Yeah.
so they're there, and that's Ed Harris, his wife, the wife's brother, and the wife's mom, and
and she's a bitch,
they're
dude.
she is, and she's like, so your aunt's coming, I
Yeah.
guess,
Bedelia.
and
And her name is Celia, so they were real big into rhyming.
yeah.
and so they start talking about how their dad, I guess, died, and he was a
And he
shitty
was
person.
obviously a shitty person. Or he's like screaming, "Where's my
So
cake?"
every year on Father's Day, the daughter shows up drunk and goes to the grave or something.
Basically, because she murdered him
Yeah.
with that fucking badass
Yeah,
ashtray
where's
that I
my
want.
Cake? It was my
Marvel.
birthday. Where's my cake?
I got you
I
cupcakes.
need my cake.
I got you cupcakes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in the.
They're
Oh yeah,
fucking-
that's what he said too. Like, where's my cake?
Where's my cake?
They're like
you
strawberry,
bitch?
strawberry whipped cream ones.
Where-
So
Because I was gonna make you like a
Shithead.
strawberry champagne cake,
I
but
have
I
to,
was like, man, I'm
lick this
fucking
Yeah.
hungover.
You know,
so
I'm talking to you. You know, I'm making eye contact with your Diana.
so
That's true. And like every now and then your fucking sleeve shows up on my fucking screen, so it's like
yeah, maybe next time switch. Whatever.
We'll figure it out.
So the crazy drunk aunt lady gets there and goes to the grave, and that's when fucking dad comes out of the grave
Yeah.
and like kills her. So then Ed Harris is outside smoking. He's like, I guess I'll go find this girl so we can eat.
And then he fucking.
So he goes there,
Falls.
falls into a grave, and then like the tombstone is like slowly being pushed on him.
That shit
And
was
he's-
kind of creepy.
And he's
man.
just kind of laying there like, you should probably get up.
Well, he made kind of a move. And it moved more, and it's like, oh shit. You kind of see like, oh man, if I move fast, maybe it'll drop on me, and then, ha, too late.
Yeah, and then it falls on him. Well, he sees
The dude shows up, the dad.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then the thing falls on him.
And the
So-
dad's like, and then walks away, little shithead.
Where's my cake? So then they're like, the Ed Harris's wife is like, so where is Ed Harris and where's Auntie or whatever fuck
Yeah.
her name is? So then the mom goes to the kitchen to the maid lady,
Check on the maid.
and it's dark. She opens the door, and then behind the door is the maid dead.
Her head just gets on that
Yeah.
little glass thing. Her nose looks like it broke doing that shit.
And then she sees dad. And then it goes back to the brother and sister.
Well, he snaps her fucking neck.
Oh yeah, he does.
Her whole head turns
it
around.
all the way around. Yeah.
Like, oh man.
So then it goes back to the two kids, and they're like, "Let's go find mom in the kitchen." They see like muddy footprints, or maybe that's what the mom saw. She saw the muddy footprints
Yeah.
going in the kitchen, and then they see the dead dad guy with the mom's head on a platter, and that's kind of how it ends with this picture.
I got my cake.
I got my cake, and it kind of so each like for all these
Was it
anthology,
the dead dad?
yeah,
I thought it was the girl, the boyfriend of the girl.
no, it was the dad.
Yeah, it's a dad.
So how all these anthologies begin and end is like a comic
you can
book.
tell it's actually watching it.
So it ends like with him holding the head, and then it turns into like a comic book, kind of like what's
Yeah.
on the screen right now. And then, that's the end of that one.
That's what I really did like about these. It's a comic book shit.
Yeah.
That they did the comic book
it's
thing.
all-
I
God,
got
that's a
my
record.
cake.
So what would you
Molly's here right
rank
now,
this
so-
one? I guess.
I'll give it a 5.
Yeah, I give it a 5 also.
Yeah, 5.
I
Like
was
I
kinda
like what it
confused.
led to, but I was confused.
And I just really wasn't into it.
I had to watch it like a couple times because I was kind of lost in the beginning because the mom's speaking and I was like, well, okay,
What the
pass
fuck
the
is- yeah.
scones.
Yeah.
And I was having a hard time understanding what the fuck she was saying.
What would you give it, Tori?
I'll stay with the 5.
5s. I
So
mean, it wasn't
5 all
terrible.
around.
It wasn't the best. It was just a thing.
It kind of made me laugh though.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
It's
The
not
dude
a
was such a
bad
dickhead.
movie. It's just it's dated. I mean, it's aged okay, but it's dated as fuck.
He was such a dickhead. It
Yes.
was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was.
Where's my cake? I want my cake.
I just tried to drink an empty beer. That's cool.
So the next one
Sometimes
I thought
With
was
refills.
entertaining. It's called The Lonely Life of Jordy Blah or something like
That
that.
dude was like straight
weed
fucking
guy.
Stupid,
Yeah.
man. You know,
Yeah, right.
he looks like Bill Hader.
I know it's Stephen King.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he
that's what
looks like
I
Bill
remember. I remember
Hader.
saying that.
It's
'Cause, like-
cross-eyed shit.
Yeah. So in this one, like a meteor lands, and he goes and touches it and gets infected with some grass
Like
kind of
burns
shit.
him.
Yeah.
Oh!
And then
No, my fingers are
He
all
pours a
blistered.
bucket of water on it.
And he's
yeah,
all
Cool it
sucking
off.
on it like ew.
yeah,
Don't
he's such
do
a
that. Put a
fucking
Band-Aid on.
he's such a dweeb too. So
When you saw the fucking like blisters on his fingers, and
And he's like sucking on him like ew. That means he's like
the
sucking
first
on the
thing
pus.
Most people do, like when they get burned.
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
you
yeah.
Suck on your fingers. So.
yeah, but it's a meteor.
he had like fucking 5 blisters
But when
on each
you have
finger
like
though. That should look
blisters
gross.
all over your fingers, I'm not sucking on blisters.
Just lick.
I
all
just
of them.
as they pop on your
Like a
fucking
cat,
tongue.
you
Ugh.
So
I
he
put Band-Aids on that shit. Like, ew.
so this happens. Meteor. He touches it and he starts getting weird.
And he's just a huge fucking doofus
He
about
is.
the entire
Dumbass.
goddamn
So
thing.
like throughout this film part of the film, like he'd always have this like vision or
Yeah.
like
of this like doctor.
Yeah, like-
Yeah,
apparently
Well,
who-
but
I
he'd be
feel like-
dressed all nice in
Yeah.
suits and shit. Like
I feel in ill-fitting suits.
Yeah.
So
not
he'd
only-
go-
kind of nice, I guess.
the first one is when it first lands. He like imagines him taken to the school and they're like giving him all
Oh,
this
to like
money.
the college or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it breaks, and he imagines him going there with a broken one. They're like, "We'll give you 5 cents or something stupid." And he's like, "You're so dumb." Whatever his name is, like
I forget what he
Jordy.
was-
Jordy or whatever.
he used a certain term, but
You're,
I don't
you're
remember what
such
it was.
a. Oh, I gotta look it up.
Dunk poop, Duncan.
You're,
I don't know. I
you're
forget
such
what he said.
a fucking dweeb or something dumb. Let's see what
It wasn't
it is.
nincompoop. It wasn't
It was some shit. It's like a dated
dingus.
reference.
Yeah.
It wasn't dingus. It was
You're
something
so-
similar.
Did he
along-
say he didn't say doofus?
no?
Nah, it wasn't doofus.
It wasn't
was
doofus.
Dunkhead or some shit.
lunkhead.
Lunkhead.
Yeah.
Lunkhead. Yeah.
You're such a lunkhead. What is his name though? That's the fucking part that. Because this one's actually called The Lonesome Death of Jordy Verrill.
Oh, Jordy.
You're so so
such a
And
lunkhead.
it reminded me of like Men in Black.
it kind of it kind of
That's
did.
exactly
Yeah,
what it
that's exactly
reminded me
you
of,
said
man.
Last night.
So then after he touches it and he breaks it and he's all, "You're such a lunkhead, Jordy." He goes inside in his dirty fucking depressing ass house.
Just so fucking.
Like
Yes.
he's,
Watching some wrestling.
yeah, he's watching wrestling. It was like Chief J Strongbow or some shit. And then he like it starts growing on him more. So he's like he isn't searching for vodka.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, there it is." He finds some vodka. Then he goes he takes a bath and he wakes up and he's just covered all over. Like everywhere. And it keeps getting worse and worse. You know, he's having more and more like he was going to go to the doctor, but then he had like that thought
Weird
of
vision
like
of the doctor
cutting it off or
Yeah.
something. He's like, "Oh." So at the very end, because this is a really short part, he's just all covered, and then he shoots himself in the head.
Yeah, that was kind of.
Depressed, and
His
then
whole property, his house, got just
and then it
fucking
shows
covered.
like roads going everywhere else, just covered in it.
Yeah.
and there's like a radio broadcast going on saying, "And it's growing real fast here."
Well, because the
What was-
dumbass, like, he fucking, when it broke, too, he poured the fucking liquid out of the meteor or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
it was. He poured it into the fucking ground, so this is all his own fucking doing.
What was he saying before he shot himself? Like, I hope this works or some
yeah,
shit like that.
He did say something like
Yeah.
that, like kind of sad and
I was like,
depressing.
oh, that's kind of sad. And he blew his weed head off.
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it reminded me of I feel like Men in Black got the idea from that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it had to.
It was
had
like
to
the
have been a
same
callback.
fucking
I'm sorry.
outfit
It
and
had
everything.
to have been a callback. You know?
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. It was like the same outfit,
Didn't have to, like,
everything, the
I mean,
same.
It had to.
They made the dude an idiot,
On the
right?
Farm,
Yeah,
a
Tori.
fucking space
The dude,
thing
it was a farmer.
falling
He was
into
an
the
idiot,
ground,
He-
you know,
and they
It's
went and
just
fucked with the meteor.
transforming him completely. and
But
taking
would you? So
over.
you're saying
Bingo.
you wouldn't fuck with a meteor?
Hell no.
I
I
never
ain't
said
touching
that.
shit.
Because I've seen Chronicle, and they fucked with the meteor. They got
Oh, God.
superpowers.
I'll fuck with a meteor. I probably won't touch it, but I'll poke it with something.
Gloves. Use gloves.
Superpowers.
I'll poke that shit with
Use
something.
gloves and
I
wear
fi-
a mask.
In
It's like
my mind,
coronavirus
I'm gonna
shit.
touch it, and then like boom, I'll be able to like toss people miles with my mind.
That would be a really bad thing for me if I had powers like that where I could just like pick people up and fucking throw them. Oh man,
Oh, yeah,
I'd be
that's
I'd get
crushing
fired.
people.
Straight up Men in Black, man.
Crushing people. It was.
I would
that first
get
one.
fired.
So what
real
would
quick.
you rank this one?
I give this one a 6. No, actually, I'll stick with a 5.
I'll
5 on
stick
this
with
one.
a 5 also.
I'd give this one a 6 because it made me laugh.
It was
because
funny.
he's such a
It was
fucking
funny because he's an
doofus.
idiot, but
He was a
I still
dingus.
stick with a 5.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
go
gonna stick
6.
with a 5 just
Stick with the
because.
5.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. So
Right.
the next one is
Let's move
probably my second favorite one on this. It's
The
the
Sam Malone one.
Something to Tide You Over,
Yeah.
which was pretty good. So it starts with Leslie Nielsen going to Sam Malone's apartment,
From Cheers.
and
If you didn't
he
know.
was saying, "You know why I'm here," and it's like they knew each other, but it was kind of weird. I don't know if it's explained, but it was just confusing.
Well, because he answers the door, and he's like, "Yeah, something. Don't be confused, buddy. I can bench press 300 pounds."
yeah,
But he's like, "You know who I am, and you know I'm here." I was confused, man. I was really confused.
If they had just thrown in the Shirley, you can't be serious.
Surely.
Surely you can't.
Don't
be
call me
serious.
Shirley. So
I am
eventually,
serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Leslie Nielsen convinces him to go. Jesus, story. Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
So Leslie Nielsen convinces Ted Danson to go, and that's funny because it's true. I don't know why the fuck it's this way though.
I don't know. We didn't have this problem last time, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Just, we didn't
I don't know. I
notice
didn't
it.
pay attention, but
So
Alright.
yeah, so he convinces him to go, and eventually Leslie Nielsen like he not convinces him, he forces him to go into a hole on the beach,
yeah.
buried up to his head with the tide coming in.
Which
So he's like, if I do this, you'll show me my girlfriend, right? And he did, and he shows him his girlfriend like drowning as the water.
Did he tell him he had his girlfriend or some shit like that?
I think he did.
Yeah.
I could look it up, but it's more better just to mo better just remembering.
Mo better.
better.
Mo better.
Mo better.
So yeah, he does that, and then he has a camera on Ted Danson as he's buried in the sand as the tide comes, and eventually Ted Danson, drowns. But as he's drowning,
poor Sam.
he's in the water, and like he looks like he's powering up because there's like red aura around him.
He's about to go Super Saiyan. and
That's
shit.
his hatred. That's what that is. Hatred.
Hatred.
So all the while, Leslie Nielsen's in his like nice beach house, being fucking hella weird and crazy.
All this
murdery.
technology
Yeah.
with his fucking security
Yeah.
fucking cameras.
And then you see, slowly but surely, don't call me Shirley. Slowly
Don't call
but
me
surely,
Shirley.
Ted Danson, his dead girlfriend, like zombie their way up to his beach house.
Yeah.
And he's in the shower. He's like, he hears something. He's like, huh? What was that? He gets out, and meanwhile, you see like them sleuthing their way through the house.
Yeah.
And eventually, he sees them. They're like dead, drowned bodies.
Hold your breath.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck they're saying.
Something like that. So Leslie Nielsen freaks out, starts shooting them, and doesn't do anything. And then like he locks himself in the bathroom
Yeah.
or bedroom or something.
And they're right
and
behind
he turns
him.
around. Yeah, they're right behind him. And then like he's freaking out, like screaming, and then he goes like crazy, like starts laughing. He's like, I can hold my breath.
I can hold my breath.
So-
And then he's in the sand.
yeah, that he is in the sand as the water starts coming, and then obviously Hisumi drowns, and that's kind of how that one ends.
I'm not gonna rate this one because I didn't watch it.
I liked it.
You don't remember it?
No,
I like
I
this one a
don't.
lot, and this is, well, I like it a lot, but at the same time, it confused me a lot because I was trying to figure out
Like how they know each
the
other.
first half.
why-
Like how the fuck did this even happen? Who is this dude? But
Yeah.
I will give this one. I will go with a 7 for this one.
I'm gonna go with 7 also.
Yeah.
What about you, Tori?
I'd go with the 5.
Really?
I'm not rating because I don't remember it.
Cinco.
Cinco. All right, so the next one is my favorite. It is The Crate.
I love this one, man.
Don't
So-
remember this one either.
So
The
we
Crate
got-
Gorilla?
We got
No,
like
I don't
what-
remember this
how
one.
much time
Like
we got left?
I vaguely remember it, but I don't remember it enough to where I'll be able to have any like input on it, I guess.
We'll do the Creepshow 2 on a separate.
Yeah,
We won't
yeah.
have enough time. We have about 11 minutes left.
Because there's two more. There's this one and then one
And
after.
then, the roaches.
Yeah. So this one begins with.
I love this one, man.
So yeah, this one begins with
I feel like this is the most well-known one. too.
teachers. They're like
Simpsons, I
having
think,
like some
did a
party
parody
or
of it.
something.
Yeah.
Jesus, dog.
Shut up, Broly.
Fucking
you snore
Broly.
too loud.
Parker's dog
Fucking
is here.
bulldog.
BT Dubs.
Fucking Parker's dog.
BT dubs.
BT
you know,
dubs.
lit, bro. Lit.
So
These
this one
fucking
starts
simps, bro.
with some
Oh no, don't.
with
do
some
that.
new teachers or faculty showing up to a school function, meeting some other teachers.
Yeah.
So you're introduced to a couple people. One of them, his wife, is a fucking cunt.
Loudmouth
she is
drunk.
a fucking bitch.
Everybody's like, her
That you can t-
sophisticated.
You can tell.
Naka.
Sí,
Pinche
mucho.
naca, ¿verdad?
That's what
Pinche
we
naca.
call
Ay, el aire se va a
So-
meter por las paredes.
So you can tell, like everyone there is like, oh, this
Chinaka.
fucking bitch. Like she starts talk. She's that loud person just there to hear their own fucking voice.
Probably like
Let's
go
get
buy
you a
fucking
drink.
lottery
Oh
tickets
my
and
God.
shit.
Like you can
She'll
tell
hold up the line.
All these scholars are like, oh, God.
this fucking like, why does
This
he bring her?
unsophisticated swine.
So during this, a janitor finds a crate that says like 1846 under some stairs in the bottom of the college. So he calls one of the people that are at this party, one of the professors or whatever, one of the doctors. So the doctor's on the phone with him like, okay, yeah, well, tell someone. He's like, no, it says Arctic Expedition 1846. And he's like, well, shit. Okay. So then he leaves to go. That leaves other faculty member with his loudmouth ass wife. Like, this fucking bitch. Like, she starts talking shit to him. Like, why didn't you get the car yet? And he has his, like, vision or, like, he's imagining, like, him pulling out a gun, shooting her. And everyone starts fucking clapping. Like, yes. Good job. Good fucking job, guy.
This is where we insert applause.
And he's so happy. He's so happy. And then he, like, comes out of it and he's like, fuck.
It reminds me of that movie, like God Bless America,
Which one is that?
where it's like the dude who is just disillusioned with life. I'm talking to a wall right now, literally talking to a wall.
You're talking to me, and I'm talking to you.
But
Do I look
anyway, it's the movie where the dude gets like super disillusioned with everything America, everything like reality show, all the fucking celebrity for no goddamn reason shit, and he goes on a shooting spree. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Anyway,
So, yeah. So, they go home, and she starts talking shit like, you're going to have your nerds come over and play chess. And meanwhile, other guys at the school with the janitor found it, and they're opening it up.
of course.
So they open it, and then there's something inside this thing that's actually on the screen, and like rips the janitor's arm off or something, and then like kills him. So then he's freaking out because there's blood everywhere. He runs up the stairs, finds one of his grad students. He's like, "Oh my God!" He's all covered in blood. Like, there's stuff down here, and the grad student's like, "Okay, what the fuck ever." So they both go down there, see blood everywhere, and then the crate is back under the stairs. I think it was under the stairs, back under the stairs at that point.
I talked to the wall.
So the grad student goes in there, and he gets attacked by the thing and killed. Tries to escape. The thing grabs him by the leg, pulls him back. So he goes upstairs, or he leaves and goes to the other guy's house, whose wife went somewhere. He's all covered in blood, and the guy's like, oh, okay, whatever. And then he drugs the dude because he's like, this is a good way for me to kill my wife.
Yeah.
Drugs the
He
dude.
was tired of her.
He goes, leaves a note for the wife saying he's at the school, saying that this other guy like assaulted a student. You need to come see this. So she gets home, pours milk in her whiskey or some gross ass fucking
That
shit.
shit was nasty, dude.
Yeah. And she's like,
Fucking milk and whiskey?
ugh. So she's like, ooh, I got to get
Don't
here.
knock it till you try it.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe it does taste
It's
good.
probably
No, it
fucking
doesn't.
disgusting.
Maybe
It's
like
rancid.
flavored milk.
It probably tastes like
It was
inbreeding.
almond vanilla milk, dude.
It probably tastes like inbreeding.
So she
Breast milk.
if the breast milk belongs to someone who's alcoholic.
Breath milk.
So as she's driving to the school, he's cleaning up all the blood so he can, convince her some shit's going on.
Yeah.
So she gets there, she's like, "Oh, what's happening?" And he starts laughing, and she's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And eventually he gets her to look under the stairs.
Go under the stairs.
And
She
nothing
won't come
happens.
out.
Nothing happens. So she's like, "You fucking idiot." She's just talking all this shit to him. And that's when the fucking thing opens up and grabs her and kills her. And he's all happy.
Just like that.
He eventually, gets the chains back on the crate so it doesn't, can't get out. Cleans up the mess, puts them back in his car, goes to some quarry, pushes it off, goes home as the other guy's waking up. And he's just all fucking happy. The bodies are all taken care of. Nothing's going on here.
Everything is
We're playing.
good to go.
They start playing chess.
You can tell the other guy's like, oh, shit. I'm kind of worried.
And then as the movie ends, it goes back to the quarry, and you see it breaking out of the crate at the bottom of the water. And that's how it ends.
So
They never-
How come it never breaked out before?
Maybe that's
Maybe
it was just
the-
comfortable there or something. I don't know.
Or the wood rotted or some shit.
Or maybe 'cause
In the
he-
water.
He used in some of the scenes he uses those locks.
Mm-hmm.
He uses special locks. When he locked it again, he used a different lock.
Yeah,
Maybe. I just feel like plot. That's
Possibility, yeah, plot or maybe the water, maybe the fucking wood just got weak and
why.
the
And
fucking thing broke out.
Yeah, it couldn't breathe, so it was like, I guess I'll break out. 'Cause
Yeah.
maybe it was content just being in its cage.
So remember when, it looked at that thing was out, the monkey Congo thing, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Did it have legs or was it just it looked like a torso, man?
I think it had legs. I looked at pictures on Google of
Yeah.
I think it had legs.
Well, that one was weird. All right, we got a few minutes left.
So what would
Let's
you
move
rate
on to
that
the last
one?
I rate that one fucking 8.
I'm staying out.
Actually, you know what? I'm going with a 9 because
That's the best
that's
one.
childhood memory for me, man. That was
Same.
from watching Creepshow. That's the one that stuck out the most.
I'd go with I'm giving it an 8.
I'm staying out of it.
That one was
I mean,
creepy
it
to
was
me.
I didn't watch it.
It was my first time actually seeing it, and I actually enjoyed watching it.
It was
So
creepy to me. That one was really creepy to me.
I give it an 8 too.
All right, so the last one in this is
Roaches.
it's called They're Creeping Up on You or something like that.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that.
Roaches. That's the only picture I could find that really worked. So this dickhead in his apartment was rich, and he was a germaphobe, bugaphobe, or some shit.
With his
This
special
one-
spray.
This one I remember.
So he's trying to
What's this
stop. He's trying to stop
When I
bugs
was
from
younger.
showing up, but he keeps seeing them. And then you find out throughout this that he's kind of a dick. Like some
Yeah.
guy he knew or worked with killed himself, and his wife kept
Mm-hmm.
calling him like, "It's your fucking fault he's dead." And he's like, "Well, let me get back to you on that."
Yeah,
Some
he was
shit.
such a dick, man.
So then, the bugs start showing up. He calls the building guy. The black building guy shows up. He's like, you
Hey,
I like you.
mister.
you guys are good when, pretty much insinuating that he's black, so he's
Yeah.
whatever. Long story short, more and more bugs show up, and
Fucking
then he,
roaches, bro.
yeah, and then he dies. The bugs kill him. You
so
see them,
fucking
you see
gross.
the shit coming out of his chest at the end.
Oh, that was gross. But yeah, you saw that they kept coming out. He had a sophisticated little fucking condo
he
apartment
did.
complex.
Computer in 1982. Damn, that's legit.
Yeah, you're like, holy shit, man.
Yeah,
Some
when
of
you
this stuff.
s-
And
when
he had
you-
that little special trash can thing.
Mm-hmm.
He pressed a button and just
Yeah, when you
suck
see
'em in.
technology like that from the fucking 80s,
Who are you
especially
talking
early
to?
in the fucking 80s. I'm talking to you. Okay?
You gotta point straight up. I'm talking to
Oh,
you.
sorry. I'm talking to you. So, when you see shit like that in the 80s, technology like that being so advanced, it's just fucking crazy.
But when he called the janitor or superintendent from he was in Florida,
Yeah.
he's gonna take his kids to Disneyland. Oh, you fucking dick!
You could take your kids to Disneyland when you're unemployed.
So pretty much, yeah, he was a dick.
He gets
He
killed.
died by
Yeah.
roaches, and a lot of this Creepshow, the first one, most of it was pretty much dickheads die.
Yeah. Or dumbasses.
Or dumbasses or dickheads, yeah. Yep. Fucking die.
But I would give this one a 5. It was...
The last one, I give a 6.
Dory?
Just because I hate roaches and I could kind of relate.
It was really gross.
It was.
So 6? I don't know.
I'll give it a 5.
So, overall, what would you give?
I give the entirety of it, I'm going to go with a 7.
7.
I'm going to go with I'm going with a 6.
All right, let's go to the outro, man. You guys ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Tori, what would you give the
5.
5?
All right.
So,
Overall score of 6.73.
yep. This is all right.
Sounds
movie.
about right.
I'm
It's
good with that.
dated.
It's dated. It didn't really age well, but it was okay for what it was when it came out.
It was. It was all right.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
My neck hurts now.
You should stop doing that a while back.
No. I get a stick. I'm
the
a fucking
top.
stick with it.
Cream rises to the top.
All right, we got 2. So next one, we're going to review Creepshow 2.
Creepshow 2. We are Faulty Logic.
And
We
rise
are
to the top.
the cream that raises
To the top. C. Fruit snacks.
Fruit snacks and
Yeah,
assorted
yeah.
biscuits.
Yeah.
Yulis. Korean cookies.
To the
and
top.
such. Alright.
To the top.
Deuces.
See you on the next podcast. This is podcast 56.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Asian, so.
Deuces.
Dudes. Oh, yeah, shit. I keep forgetting we're on tape. You know what I mean?
Outros.
That's the old school guys. You say we're on tape.
Straight
We're
to
on
tape.
tape.
See you on the next podcast.
Adios.
Yay.